Okay, so if everybody hears me and sees me, we can start. So thank you so much for being here tonight, guys. This says a lot about you that you're here and not doing anything else that you could do, you could be doing. Um, it's a great opportunity that you're about to hear tonight. Something very different, I'm sure, than anything else you've heard about in the past about working from home or online businesses. This is a whole different concept. So, all I'm asking you is to come here with an open mind and be open to hear about something that is new for you that you never heard about. So my name is Ophir. I talked with some of you, and some of you don't know me yet. I'm originally from Israel and Switzerland, and I live in Los Angeles right now. And I am the presenter for English speakers for Travelor. Any questions that you have, I can see the group chat at any time during the webinar. So feel free to chat with me, to ask me. And if I don't answer right away, I promise I will answer at the end of the webinar. You will not leave here with questions, only with answers. So uh, let's talk a little bit about Travelor. So I don't know how much you know about us, but we are the biggest and cheapest online company for tourism, and we already sell hotels all around the world. We have a website that includes more than 2 million hotels worldwide. So, as you can understand, and you will understand with more information later, but as you can understand, you are not entering something new, something that has a potential. It's a company that is already successful, and you will see that through the numbers and through facts and through achievements that the company reached in the last 4 years. So we have a few goals. One of them is to be the cheapest for hotels in the world, and we already are in 98% of the cases. And we want to offer the opportunity for people from all around the world without looking at their backgrounds, without looking at their education, at their experience, anything but motivation, and allow these people to work from anywhere in the world and to be entrepreneurs. Now, what does it mean? That means to not have a boss anymore, to not have to go through traffic every morning, to be 7 or 8 hours in an office job that you don't like, and to work all your life and to not even have time to spend this money. And especially right now, I don't know where you all come from, but I'm sure we have a lot of people from a lot of different countries tonight. And by the way, you can write me in the group chat where you're from. I'm really curious to know. Um, I'm sure everybody, it doesn't matter where you come from, you've been affected in some way by the coronavirus. Tel Aviv, amazing. We have all been affected by the coronavirus in some way, some people more than others, but it's just crazy what has happened in the world. I mean, people that thought that they have a safe job, a safe income, lost everything just in a few days. And they just lost control on their lives, on their money. People that have to provide food for kids that have families. I mean, this is really devastating, and this is even more a reason to right now take control on your life and don't let a boss or the government or anybody else take control for you, and be responsible and say, this is the time to make a change. And this is the time that we understand whether we want it or not, whether we like it or not. The world is changing. The world is going to the online. Everything is internet. And this is how some people, Travelor and other companies that are online, survived during this time and even increased their numbers. look at all of us using Zoom today. I personally never heard about Zoom before this coronavirus, and now I have studies on Zoom and I'm doing webinars every night on Zoom, and we can have hundreds of people all around the world talking and connecting together, and it's quite amazing. And so this is just a proof that some people during hard times can survive and even expand. And if you look at that through history, this is what's happening all the time, either to countries, either to communities, or either to just one person, that during tough times, people can actually expand and become what they wanted to become. And so in Travelor, of course, you're probably asking yourself, but how did we survive even though the tourism was dead for a while? So right now it starts to come back slowly, slowly. It also depends on, in each country, it's a bit different pace. But yes, for the last, I would say 2, 3 months, hotels were closed, flights were canceled, and we couldn't sell vacation. But how did we survive? And that's very simple. We are not based only on the tourism. We actually have three different sources of income, and one of them is not related to the tourism directly. And this is how we survived, and all the agents of the company kept working during this time and even expanding more. So, as I said, the goal was to have 2 millions of hotels on the website. We have it. And was to be the cheapest online company for tourism. And we are. In 98% of the cases, we are cheaper. And in a second, you will understand how it's even possible. And the third goal, this is the only goal that we didn't reach yet, it's to be 10,000 agents all around the world in Travelor. So today we are almost 2,000. So we still have a lot of people that can come and join. And this is the goal that we are working on right now. And this is why you're here tonight. So I'm going to talk and start by talking about the first source of income, which is directly related to the tourism. And I actually want you to understand that right now it's a really great time to join, because it's going to take, we don't know exactly how long, but for the tourism to completely come back and be alive again like it was before, it's going to take some time right now, maybe a few weeks, maybe a month. But it doesn't matter, because when hotels are going to be open everywhere and flights are going to be available again, people are going to travel. And this is not even a question if they are going to travel or they are not going to travel. The question is, who are they going to book it with? And we, of course, want it to be with us and not with any other company. And this is why it's a great time to be with us right now, because these few weeks you have time to settle down, to learn everything you need in order to be the most professional travel agent that you can. And when the coronavirus is about to end, you're gonna be the one to sell vacation. So tourism, the tourism industry is the biggest industry in the world. And of course, I'm not talking about exactly right now. In general, this is the biggest industry in the world, more than alcohol and more than cars and clothes and anything else. It's the tourism. In 2019, last year, just the tourism generated almost 300 billions of dollars. Just imagine these numbers. It's absolutely crazy. Everybody in the world nowadays travels at least once a year. Today, it's not even something luxurious anymore. It used to be in the past that only very rich people could afford to travel. It's not like that anymore. Even people with a low budget like to travel even for a couple of days, at least once a year. So just imagine what you get with Travelor. You have more than 2 million hotels all around the world, and you have the whole world that wants this product. They want it, and you also have the cheapest price. So all this money I said that the tourism is making, Where is all this money? And this is very simple. This is being shared only between two companies, two big names, and I'm sure you heard about them a lot of times, Expedia and Booking. And as you can see on the picture, it doesn't matter from which website you are used to book your hotel and your trips, the money is going to the same people. It doesn't matter. And yes, probably sometimes you try to compare all the websites and then you think like you find a great deal. Well, guess what? And this is a secret I'm sharing with you. Every time you book a hotel from one of these websites, you are paying much, much more than what you're supposed to. Why? As an employee in Expedia or Booking, if you're a travel agent from one of these companies, every sale you make, you get 10% of it, 10% profit. But you, the customer, is not only paying this 10%, you are paying 20% more. Why? Because these big companies have a lot of things that they have to pay for, their offices and the salaries, and for marketing and advertising and promoting. We see them everywhere. All of this costs a lot of money. And who's paying that? The customer that thinks that he found a great deal for a hotel. And this is how they are rudely controlling the market. And this is how all this money is just being there. And by the way, if you were an employee for one of these companies right now, most chances you've been fired because they fired almost all of their employees right now while Travelor survived. So, how is this possible that we are cheaper in almost 100% of the time? And this is very simple. Remember, I told you when you become a travel agent with us, you're not an employee, you don't get a salary, you're an entrepreneur and you receive your own online business and you manage it in the way that you want and you choose your own hours and you are independent. Nobody's above you, nobody's below you. We are all entrepreneurs going toward the same goal together. And this is how in Travelor, instead of having 30% for the customer to pay more, we have only 10%. And this is how it works. You, as the travel agent, you are doing everything from beginning to end. You are doing the sell. You are doing your self advertising and self promoting and self marketing. And this is why the customer doesn't have to pay for that. And also, you don't have to be a travel agent to join us. You will receive all the tutorials, all the help, everything, all the support that you need to learn all these things, advertising, promoting on Facebook and on WhatsApp and on Instagram, and how to build deals and so on and so on. And I'm going to talk about this later as well. And this is how it works. So 10% profit. And these 10%, where are they going? Very simple. As a travel agent with us, remember I told you, you join, you receive your online business. You don't have to create anything, you don't have to build anything. And every day in the world, people are creating new businesses and are spending a lot of time just creating the website and building and promoting. No, you already get everything. A website, a tourism website with 2 million hotels in it. All you have to do is spread this link and let people book from your website. Each travel agent receives a personal number, and we all receive the same website, but each of us has his own number in the link. So this is how you know that someone booked from my website or your website or another agent's website. So when a sale is being made through your website, you receive 8% profit right away into your account. Now, this means that all you have to do is to spread this link. You have the product that everybody wants in it, which is 2 millions of hotels. Any kind of hotels that you just think of, we have it there. All the countries in the world, everything is there. All you have to do is to spread this link to let as many people as possible see this link. and see this website, and they will see that you are cheaper than any other website. So of course they want to book with you once they get access to this website. So you can be spreading your website, going to sleep, waking up in the morning and seeing that you made some sales and you got 8% for each sale. Now I'm going to show you in a second how the website looks like. So yeah, more than 2 million hotels. And this is the first source of income. This is 8% of every sale that is being made through your website. Now, you can either do that, of course, but we are also going to learn how to build deals, because this is something that attracts a lot of people. People like that you build it for them, everything is ready, they just have to give their credit card. So what you do, you build a deal of a hotel and a flight with the best dates, with the best accommodations, the best hours for the flight. You add a luggage, all the things that you are going to learn here how to do. And when you build a deal, people have to reach out to you either through the phone or text message. And when you do that and you help this person book the hotel and the flight, you can add for yourself an extra charge for service. And this is extra, and in addition to the 8% that you already receive automatically for every sale. So just this first source of income generates a lot of money, and agents here, some of them quit their job and all they do is sell vacation and make thousands of dollars every month. Now, this is the website I told you. This is the link, and you will get your personal number in this website. All you have to do is press copy and share it everywhere you can. Now, this is the website. It looks very similar to any other website for tourism and hotels, where you look for your destination and you put the dates and how many people, if you have adults or children as well. And then you have filters. You all know how it works, how many stars you want the hotel to be, and if you want ocean view, and if you want breakfast or not, and so on and so on. And you can see here on the top right, you can see a name. This is how you know that you're connected to your website, and any sale that is made through here is going to you. This 8% is going to you. Now, I hope I've been clear if you have any question about it, but it's very simple. So I said we have 10% profit, right? So where is the 2% left? Good question. And this is how we get to the second source of income. And second source of income is very interesting because it's a passive income. So for those of you who don't know what a passive income is, it's an income that you receive every month, and you either didn't have to do anything for it, you just receive it automatically, or you had to do an action once, and then this money keeps coming and coming every month. And this is why it's passive, because you don't have to do anything active in order to get this money. So how is this working? 8% is going to the agent that made the sale through his own website. 2% are divided. 0.4% is going directly to the company, and this is the only amount that goes directly to the company. And this is the money that helps them develop the website and gets more hotels and do everything in order to help us, the agent. Now we have 1.6% remaining, and this 1.6% is being shared for every sale made on the website, on any agent's website, anybody that is in Travelor, any sale that is being made, 1.6% of it is being shared between all the agents. So I'm in Los Angeles and I have a sale made through my website, and you can be in Tel Aviv and you still get your share from this sale. And this is why we are a social power company. We are based on social. The more people, the more power we have. And this is why we want to get to 10,000 people. Now, when I say we want to get to 10,000 people, it doesn't mean that people cannot keep joining after that. It means that only the first 10,000 are going to share this 1.6% together. Other people can join us later, but all they can do is get 8% from their own sale. So obviously, if you join Travelor, you want to be in the first 10,000 people. And in a second, I will show you exact numbers. What is passive income? How much is it actually in numbers? So yeah, the website is in more than 30 languages, so you can spread it literally everywhere in the world. People don't have to speak the same language as you. And this is the gold bonus that I talked about. Now, how much are you going to get from this 1.6%? That is based on your rank. So your rank, when you start as an agent with us, you are rank 1, which is the lowest. Your goal is to go as fast as possible to rank 8, which is the highest. And in between, you have all these numbers 1 to 8. So the higher your rank, the higher your share of this 1.6%. So of course you want to get higher and higher very fast. And how do you do that? There are 3 ways to go to a higher rank. The first one is your sales. The more you sell on your website, the more points you get, and the more points get you to a higher rank. The second way, and this is very interesting because you don't have to do anything for that, the longer you are in the company, the more points you get. So that means that if you join now, all the people that join after you, you will get points from these people just because you were here before them. So the longer you're in the company, the more points you get, and your rank gets higher and higher, and your share of the profit gets higher as well. And there is a third way, and I want to talk about it later because this is related to the third source of income. So I'm going to go back to that later. So you get your website, right? You do your sales, you get 8%. You are part of the company, so you get your share of this 1.6%. And imagine, so just so you know, just so you understand the numbers a little bit before I show you, before the coronavirus, we had about every 20 to 30 minutes sale made in the company. So imagine, even if you make 10 cents in the beginning from each sale, imagine 10 cents entering your bank account every 20 or 30 minutes. This is at the end of the month, it's a nice amount. So not only you get your website, but you also get your dashboard. And this is how the dashboard looks like. Each of you is going to receive that, and at any time you can see your profits, your sales, the sales of the company, and down here what you see is your rank. So we see here this is rank 5 where the airplane is, and you see how many points you have, how many points you need to get to the next rank. And you also have access to the information of the company and of other agents. Because remember, if I make more sales, you make more money. And if you make more sales, I make more money. So there is no competition here. Everybody is helping everybody. And this is what is nice about this company is that we are all from different ages, and some people are students like me, some people are parents, some people are grandparents, some people had already a career and have some skills. Some people come from different backgrounds and educations. So everybody is good at something different. And this is how we all help each other grow to the same goal. And in order to achieve it, we all help each other at all time. And this is why there is a full transparency about the numbers for the company, about what every agent is doing, because the only goal we have is to help each other and be the biggest company in the world for tourism. So at any time, you can have access on your dashboard to the recent orders. So you see which agent made the order, for which hotel, for how much, and what is your profit out of this sale. And you also see that in real time. You can see 14 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, and you know exactly what is going on in the company. And you have the money line, which is the names and the pictures of the new agents that join the company. So you can see that at any time as well. And for every week and every month, we have the best sellers. So again, no secrets, everything is transparent, and this is why I'm going to show you the chart. So remember, we opened 4 years ago, and usually, most businesses in the first few years, they are not even making money. They are just trying to not be in minus, because they have to spend so much in the first years just to make the business starting, that it's very, very rare to see good numbers in the first few years. Either it's a restaurant, an online business, or a shop. The first few years are very critical, and this is why most businesses in the first 2 years close, unfortunately, because they spend more than they actually make. And here you can see how Travelor, since the beginning, kept growing and growing each year. And we are actually doubling our sales every year. And this is quite amazing. And this is also thanks to the social power that we have, this concept that is known in any other company in the world. This is something new. This is really a genius idea, but also because we work in the biggest industry in the world. The tourism is expanding so much right now. It's actually the best time to be a travel agent. And we just grabbed this opportunity and understood that this is the right time. This is gold right now. And of course, you can see 2020 coronavirus, we had to stop the sales, but we are already since last month starting to make sales again in some parts of the world that opened. This is an example of a month, the revenue for month of December of every year. And again, December is not the best time of the month. Usually, the most sales are being made in the summer, but this is just an example. So you can see 2016, just a few $1,000s per month. And look where we are today. We almost generate $1 million per month. And remember, you get a share from this money. Now let's see what's happening every year, and where we will be in the next few years if we keep growing at the same pace. And you can see the numbers that are literally doubling. We go from 8 million to 60 million, and so 16 million, and so on and so on. So you can understand where we're going to be in 10 years from now. But this is not as interesting because you want to know what to do now. So, what to do now? Passive income. Remember, you do your sales, you get 8%. Now I'm talking only about the 1.6% that is being shared between everybody, and depending on your rank. So, rank one, the lowest. Rank one, it means you just joined the company, you didn't even do your own sales yet, just joined. 2017, 2019. So, yes, this is not what's going to make you rich. This is not a lot of money. But look at this difference from 2017 to 2019 in 2 years. Look how much growth. What happens if you rank three? And this is already bigger numbers. But let's see where we will head in 2022, which is in less than 2 years, in a year and a half, if we keep growing at the same pace. And this is quite amazing. This is rank one, is making $800 per month. So in a year and a half, someone that just joined the company on the first month without even logging into his dashboard or even clicking on his website, not doing anything, gets $800 per month. And if you rank three, you make more than $1,000 per month passive income. And this is every month for the rest of your life. And even after your life, even when you're not here anymore, you can give it, pass it to your family, your kids, your grandkids, and so on and so on. This is an investment, guys. This is, instead of going right now and buying an apartment or a house or whatever, and then renting it and getting rent every month, and this rent at some point is becoming a passive income. It's the same, but without all this headache. Here you get an online business. We build everything for you. Everything is ready. All you have to do is learn how to be a travel agent and do your sales and just be part of the company and make thousands of dollars every month just by being part of this community. I don't know about you, but I personally don't know about any other company or business that gives this. And the reason is because there isn't, because this is a concept that nobody thought about before. But this is something, as you can see with the numbers, it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And this is now. You want to be now, you don't want to be in a year when we are already 10,000 agents. And I'm sure that a few years ago, if someone had told you to invest in Facebook or Bitcoins or whatever became successful, and you knew where this is going, you would have invested, and you would have invested a lot of money. Well, guess what? Travelor is the next Facebook, and not less than that. Now, first source of income, we understand 8% of each sale that you make through your own website. Second source of income, 1.6% that is being shared between everybody. And third source of income that I'm going to talk about right now. Third source of income is really, really interesting. Why? Because it's not directly related to the tourism, which means that you can start making money right now. If you join today, you can start making money from it tomorrow. And this is a fact. And we see that every week, people that joined last week and are already using this third source of income and already made a few hundreds of dollars this week. And why? This is how it works. So, in every company or most companies in the world that you're going to work for, you are going to get a bonus if you bring a new employee to the business. And if this employee is good and is helping the company grow, you will probably get a bonus for that. And it depends of the company. Each of them is different, but it's usually between $500 or $1,000 bonus for each person, each new employee that you bring. So in Travelor, remember, we have this goal that we are focused on right now, which is get and reach 10,000 agents. We want to be 10,000 agents and all make our sales and all share our profits. Now, how are we going to get there? It's very simple. All the agents that are already in the company are working toward this goal to make this happen as fast as possible. So, as an agent in Travelor, if I bring a new agent to the company, I make $50, but not once and not twice. I make $50 every month, every month, every month for the rest of my life, as long as this agent is in the company. And this is why this is also a passive income, because you had to do an action one time, just one time, bring a new agent to the company, and then you get money every month. Now, how hard do you think it is right now, nowadays, to bring someone to work with us when basically the whole world is looking for work from home or start an online business because they understand that this is actually the only thing that is going to literally save them. So, how hard it is? It's not hard. You bring one person, you get $50 per month. You bring 10 people, you already make $500 per month. And this is in addition to what you make from your sales. This is two different things. You can do both at the same time. Some of our agents are really good at building teams and they make money just from that. And some are really good at making sales. It really, it's depending on you. And again, you don't have a boss that tells you what to do. You choose what to do, how you handle your business. Now, that's not all, because the person you're bringing, they are going to want to do the same, right? They want to do their sales and they also want to bring new people. So for their people, you also get money and you get an additional $10 per month, every month, again, every month, every month, every month. So you brought someone, you made $50. This person brought someone, and they brought someone, and they brought someone, and so on and so on. You get $10 for each person for 8 generations. And this is the third source of income that I wanted to show you. $50 for each person that you bring, $10 for additional people that join, for 8 generations. So that's a lot of people. Now, in order to make thousands of dollars from this, and agents here are already making thousands of dollars just from building teams, you don't need to have 100 people in your team, and you don't even need 10 people in your team. And I will tell you why. All you need is 4 people in your team. One, two, three, four, and that's it. You bring new 4 people in your team, and you teach them how to do the same. So how to join and how to bring 4 people, and then they are going to do the same, bring 4 people, teach them how to bring 4 people, and look how amazing, look what happens. So you brought 4 people directly, you made $50 for each, right? $200 per month that goes into your account. Great. Now, these 4 people, you taught them how to do the same. So that's already 16 more people. And we said that you get $10 for each of these people. So that's an additional $160. You already have $360 in your bank account every month, every month. But look what happens in the third generation, in the fourth generation. Look what happens at the last generation. You can make up to $54,000 every month. This is not one time and not twice. Every month for the rest of your life. You can stop working. You can travel the whole world. You can do whatever you want. You have $50,000 per month in your bank account every month forever. Tell me about another company that gives you this chance. Because most companies, you are an employee and you get your salary per hour, and you will never reach that. You will never get to a point that you get a passive income that you don't have to do anything anymore in order to make this money. Now, of course, building this team and having all these people, all these generations, it's not possible to do it in a week, and it's not possible to do it in a month. You have to first bring 4 people, and they have to do the same and the same and the same. So yes, it takes time. But even if this take, I don't know, a year from now, 2 years from now, let's say it takes you 2 years to get to the 8th generation. Tell me, isn't it worth it to wait 2 years and then start making $50,000, more than $50,000 per month, every month? I personally think it's worth it, instead of having a 9 to 5 job for the rest of my life until I can retire and then I'm too old to even enjoy my life. I think it's worth it. And even if you don't get there, even if it takes you 2 years, during these 2 years, you're still already making money, because you get, look, third generation, you get $1,000, fourth generation, 3,500. This is a lot of money, guys. And this is only by being an agent with us and bringing new agents. Now, you probably ask yourself, but how do I bring new agents? And that's a very good question. So, all the people in the world almost are on social media, which is Instagram and Facebook. And again, it's very easy to reach a lot of people with only one post, one good post. And this is probably how you arrived here tonight. You saw a post that was interesting to you, maybe who wants to be a travel agent, who wants to work from home, who wants to get an online business, or anything that is similar to that. And then someone talked to you and sent you a link to this webinar, and you arrived here tonight. And this is all you have to do also. You're going to learn what kind of post and where to post them and how and when. You're going to post them, and then I promise you a lot of people are going to talk to you, because everybody's looking to work from home. They are going to talk to you, and all I have to do is invite them to my webinar if they speak English. And we have also someone else doing webinars in English for different time zones. And we have people doing other webinars in other languages. And we have webinars in every day of the week. All you have to do is send the link to these people. If you brought someone in the webinar and they decide to join the company after they heard the webinar, you get the $50, not me, you. And this is how it works. So, how hard do you think it is to bring people to start an online business right now when almost everybody got fired, everybody is stuck at home? It's not hard. You're actually giving a gift to people. And we have people, so many people that join us during the coronavirus, and it saved them, guys. It saved them. You can bring as many people as you want per webinar, and you can have someone joining your team every night. For every webinar you can also have 5 people for your team that join. It doesn't matter, because you are going to make the money once, and then next month you are going to start the month with this money again. And this is it, guys. This is all you have to know. This is Travelor. This is the opportunity. This is the 3 sources of income that you get. No other company in the world is going to give you what we give you here. You can sell tourism, you can build teams. We have these 3 ways to make an income. I'm just gonna repeat: 8% of every sale that is being made through your website. The gold bonus, that is 1.6% of all the sales of all the company that are being shared between all agents based on their rank. And building teams, $50 for each person that you bring to the company, and $10 for additional people that join after that, for 8th generation. And that's it. So now I see that we still have a lot of people with us in the webinar, and that's great. But I've been talking for a while. So if you're still here, it means that you probably understand the opportunity that we're giving to you here. You probably like this idea, but I want to make sure. So please, if you're interested, if you like it, write me in the group chat right now. I can see everything, and I will see your name as well, and we can chat like this. I want to know who likes it. Please tell me right now, or any other comment. I'm open to listen and read anything. So please write me in the group chat. I'm going to also check that I got some messages from you guys, and we'll keep going. Great. That's great, MJ. That's great. I'm so happy that you like it. Amazing. That's great. Thank you for your messages, guys. Okay, we have a very interesting. I'm happy you said that, Brian. He said, this looks like a typical pyramid. Okay, so I don't know what you mean by pyramid, but first of all, a pyramid, even though there are a lot of them, they are not legal. I don't know if you know that. Pyramids are completely illegal. This company, Travelor, we have contracts, and we can even send you the contracts if you want to. We opened 4 years ago, and we are completely legal, of course. And more than that, the pyramids, I don't know if you're aware, but in the pyramid, the person that is in the top is always, no matter what, is going to make more money than the people below. And here you probably understand that someone that joined 2 months ago can make more money than someone that joined 2 years ago. It doesn't matter, because it's completely your responsibility. It completely depends on your work, how much work you put in, and how much you're motivated, and how much effort you put. And there is no boss that is getting the money from everybody. This is actually the contrary of a pyramid. We are social media, we are circle, we are all together, all sharing together one thing. Kedar from Nepal, really interested to join. I'm so happy to hear, Kedar. In a minute, I'm going to explain exactly how to join. What's the process if you want to join? We have Innocent Gerald, that's a cool name. I'm a tour operator from Tanzania. How can I get clients to Tanzania for tourism? Excellent. That's really, really great. I'm going to show you in a second how to join. And we actually have a package that is especially for people that are already travel agents and that want to expand and get more customers. Kedar is a travel agent as well from Nepal. I'm really happy that we have so many travel agents. That's really, really great. Brian, exchanging for other scenes now. No tourism is being sold now. Right. Tourism right now is slowly going back into the market. It's still not very strong. And as I said, this is why right now you can focus on building your teams and you can focus on learning how to actually be a very, very professional travel agent. And when the corona is going to end, which is really, really soon, we can already smell it from here, you are going to be ready with your website, with your deals, with everything that you need. You can already start getting your customers at this time, and this is it. So I'm really happy, first of all, to have all of you people from so many places. That's really, really fun. I've never even visited Nepal and Tanzania. I hope one day I'll get a chance. I heard it's beautiful. Um, but so, since you're also interested to join, I'm going to show you exactly how you do that. So, again, who should join? Of course, travel agents that want to expand and get more customers and get more hotels to sell. Of course, it's for you if you want to expand the business you already have. But not only, it's for anybody that is interested in being his own boss, in being interested to join. Great, I'm so happy. So let me tell you exactly how. It's for anybody that wants to have an online business, wants to work from home, wants to be his own boss, understand that nothing else is safe. It doesn't matter how shiny your work sound or how amazing your career is. Everything can just fall down once there is something that happens in the world that is not in our control. And hey, now it was a virus, and maybe the next time it's going to be a civil war or it's going to be an earthquake. I'm not being pessimistic. This is the reality. There are a lot of things that happens that are not in our control, and we want to have a safety net no matter what happens. And this can happen only through something that is online, that you can work even if you're stuck at home or that you are anywhere in the world. And so I'm not saying it's for anybody. It's not, because someone that thinks that is going to join and the the job is just going to be made by itself. No, you're going to get your passive income every month, of course, but it would be really too bad to just enjoy the passive income and not use the website you have and make sales, or not build a team. So we want people that are motivated, that are coming here with passion, and that are open-minded to learn something new. And you have to be very self-disciplined, because maybe if you've been used to have a boss all your life that tells you what to do, when to do, where, then it can be difficult to be your own boss. It sounds really good, but you have to be self-disciplined. And if you're not consistent, and if you just do it one day and then for 3 days you get lazy and you forget about it, and then you do it again a little bit, you won't see results. And I'm not gonna lie and tell you, yeah, come and make money. You won't see results if you don't put the work. And that doesn't mean you have to put 4 or 5 hours now every day. You can, if you have 30 minutes, then you take 30 minutes of your time and you focus just on that. And if you do that every day, you are going to see results. So if it sounds like something that you are able to do, and of course, all of us, all of you, you are able to do that, and I know it, because you wouldn't even be here in the first place if you didn't understand this opportunity. Then this is going to interest you. What are you going to get exactly? So as I said, you don't have to come with any particular knowledge. Everything you need to know is going to be taught to you right away. So you will get in your dashboard that I showed earlier more than 60 videos that are very, very well made with pictures and colors and everything that guide you step by step for everything: how to build teams, how to market your website, how to build deals, how to promote on Facebook, promote on WhatsApp. All of this you are going to learn step by step. And I'm sure you guys have some time right now. If you're at home and you don't work, you can just watch a few videos a day and learn like that. We have these webinars that I said almost every night of the week, different time zones. And as an agent, you are always welcome to join the webinar just to hear about everything again. So you are also better at explaining it to other people if you have to, or just to have knowledge about the company you work with. WhatsApp support groups. So as soon as you join us, right away, the person that brought you here is going to add you to our WhatsApp groups, and there you will meet all the other agents. And so this is a 24/7 support system, because we have people from all around the world. So at any at any time during the day or night, someone is awake. And so if you have any question, any problem, any trouble, if you feel stuck, if you feel like you're not selling as much as you thought, if you feel like anything, any concern, all you have to do is say, I need help, and someone is going to be here and help you. And I promise you will never be stuck with a problem for more than 5 minutes without getting a full support and help from one of us. And this is really what's beautiful about this company. There's no competition, everybody's here for everybody. And this is how we grew so fast, because one person wouldn't be able to do that. We are able to do that because all of us bring the power together. Now, what else do you receive? As I said, the tourism website with all the hotels already ready. You have nothing to build, nothing to create. Um, so the money that you are making, you are seeing it on the dashboard. As soon as you want to transfer this money to your bank account, there is a transfer button, and after a few days, it's in the bank account that you chose. Um, all these things that you get for a value of $15,000. So remember, I told you, any business that you want to open nowadays, you have to put a lot of money. And this is online websites. I remember a few years ago, I wanted to open an online website, online business, before I knew about Travelor. And just to create your own website, it's thousands of dollars. So you basically have to be rich nowadays to open a new business, which makes no sense, but that's how it is. And you don't even know if the business is going to be successful or not. And I'm not even talking about a business like a hair salon or a restaurant or a shop where you have to pay bills and utilities and rent and your employees and so many things, and buy all the products, and you don't even know if you're going to sell them. And a lot of money. And of course, you don't have to pay this $15,000. These have been made already for you. This is the tutorials I talked about, all these videos that you can just sit on your couch and watch and learn from the beginning to the end: Facebook marketing, WhatsApp, Instagram, tourism, for hotels, for building deals, personal and business development. These are things that uh, I completely think that are useful not only in Travelor but in your personal life as well, or in any other business that you work for. You grow here as a person, and as a agent, and as an entrepreneur. You completely get all of that as well. And of course, this costs a lot of money. So the value of everything that you receive is actually $25,000. If you wanted to build this by yourself, this is what you would have to pay. So of course, by joining us right now, being part of Travelor, or you don't have to pay that. This has been made already. So how do you join? What you have to do in order to join? Very simple. To get all these things that I said, we had a one-time registration fee of $1,000 for the first month that has been canceled because of the coronavirus and because this is tough times right now, this has been canceled. And right now, in order to join us, all you have to do is put this small and tiny amount of $150 every month, and you get everything that I showed you. And that's it. Chris wants to join. Amazing, Chris. I'm going to send the link right now for anybody that wants to join, that told me in the group chat that you want to join. I'm sending it right now in the group for everybody. All you have to do is enter. And of course, it may sound for some of you like a lot of money, $150, and I understand. But again, it's not spending on something, it's an investment. And for any good thing in life, there is money to put in, because a business that is free is not a business that has potential. It's not a business that will get successful. It's not a business that generates $1 million every month. It's not. And there is no other company in the world that you have to invest so little and get so much. So let me send you the link right now. And remember, if you get, oh yeah, so this is something I didn't say, I'm sorry. The third way to get to a higher rank is by building your team. For each person that joins your team, you get more points and your rank gets higher. So here. And remember, something else that gives you points is the people that join after you. So even tonight, if you are the first one to join, you will already get points for the other people that join after you. So let's see, I'm going to send the link right now. Let's see who is going to be the first one to join us. Right now, you just have to click on the link, get there. At the same time, I'm going to read the few things in the chat that I didn't see before. And again, I'm here if you have more questions. Okay, Innocent Gerald, interested to join. I heard of inviting friends via Facebook and Instagram, but unfortunately, my Facebook account has been revoked. How can I do that? Open a new account. Very simple. Just open a new Facebook account and you can do that. Chris, that said that is joining. Let's see, Chris, if you're going to be the first one. Brian, how do I get the recording of this? Unfortunately, we cannot share the recording, but I'm doing more webinars next week. And so the webinars next week, the next webinar that I'm doing is going to be next Tuesday. So next Tuesday, you can already be an agent with us and have your friends already with you in the webinar, and maybe they will join at the end of it and you will start building your teams. That's simple. Um, okay, so I'll give you guys a minute to click on the link and do that. And again, any other questions, concerns, something that you're not sure about, something that I said already but you want to hear again, please. If I use this link, who am I signing up under? Okay, so this is important. I sent a general link. If you join through the link that I sent, later on we're going to check who brought you here, and then you're going to be with this person. This person is going to be your mentor. If you already know who brought you here and you talked with this person on WhatsApp or Facebook or anything, you can right now text this person and they will send them their personal link right now. I can understand Israel language. Okay, is the link I sent is in Hebrew? If yes, I'm sorry, and I'm going to send you in English. But um, I thought it's in English. Let me see. Let me see 1 second. Again, if you know who brought you here, you talked with this person already by messages, please just talk to this person right now. Tell them, hey, can I please get the link to register? Very easy. And this person will send you that. Send me the link in English. I am working on it right now. I'm so sorry it was in Hebrew. Um, I'm going to send you guys right now. Let me see. This is just going to take 1 second. Kedar, do you know who brought you here tonight? Which agent talked to you? Okay, I have it here. I'm going to send it in English. But if you already know who brought you here, then it's just easier to just talk to the person that brought you here directly. I'm sending it right now. 1 second. I don't know name, but I have WhatsApp number. No problem. Send them a WhatsApp text right now. And I'm trying right now, guys, to send you a link again. Tell me if this one is in English this time. I hope. I hope. It should be fine. And we want to know who is going to be the first one. So let's go. Now that I send the right link, let's see who's going to be faster than anybody else. And again, once you join, right away, we're going to add you to the WhatsApp groups, and everybody's going to congratulate you. And it's really a lot of fun in the beginning to come and meet all the agents. Um, so here, this is the plan for people that are already travel agents and that want to take that a step further. With this option, you not only receive everything that I talked about, but also your own logo and your personal subdomain. So instead of being travelor.com, it's going to be your name or whatever you choose.com and your own logo so you can brand yourself. And this is something that usually costs $5,000. You are going to get it for $1,000. So you pay $1,000 in the first month, and then it's $150 monthly fee, like the regular membership. But this is especially for people that are already travel agents or people that just want to take it a step further and brand themselves. Now, if you are in this plan and then you get people in your team that are also join this plan, you get $300 for every time someone joins. So this is great. So if you have any questions about that, also I can explain about that a little bit more. But this is all you have to know, and this can be yours immediately in the next minute. So Kedar, I hope you got a chance to talk with the mentor that brought you here. Who else? Chris, I hope you got a chance to open the link and enter. And I still see a lot of people in the webinar. I see some names, but I didn't see you guys in the group chat. So if you're still here, it means that you like it, right? It means that this is more interesting than doing something else. So what is stopping you? Please tell me. I want to help you. I understand that you guys have concerns, have doubts. I'm not sure. This is new. This is not something you know. So what is your concern? Please write me in the group chat. What's happening in your mind right now? We are here to help. Remember, Um, okay. This link is in English. Thank you. Okay, perfect. So the one I sent is in English. And from the one I sent, you can register for the regular membership or for the other one for the $1,000 fee for your own brand. So it's up to you. You can completely start with the regular membership and then upgrade later. And this is actually a good choice because you can upgrade once you've made already money in the company, and then you can just use this money to upgrade yourself. I'm already in Travelor. Nassim Dagash, you're already in Travelor. Okay, that's great. Nassim, it's up to you, but if you want to share your story with our friends here, I can open the mic for you and you can do that if you're able to right now. Or anybody else that is with us tonight that is already an agent in Travelor that speaks English, that wants to share, that would be nice for our friends here to hear stories not only from me but from other people. Remember, we have agents from all countries, almost all countries, at least all continents in the world, and in from most countries. So we have a lot of interesting stories, very interesting. So if anybody wants to share, not everybody speaks English, I know. So Ellie Cohen, yeah, sure, that's great. Thank you, Ellie. Okay, so we have Ellie that is going to uh, give you guys, share with you guys his story a little bit and talk. Um, Let me unmute you. Hi, Ellie.
Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear
Yeah.
you. Hi, how are
Okay.
you?
Hello. Fine. Fine. All right. I just tell you, I got to join Travelor through my daughter. 5 years ago, my daughter, she was 19 years old. She decided that she'd like to have a passive income. She heard about Travelor, and we joined. And now, 5 years later, she's married. She's got a family. She's able to be at home with her family. She's got an income of more than $3,000 a month from Traveler, and it helped her to buy an apartment. The money more than pays for the mortgage, and she has money left over that she can live off of. And that's our story.
That's amazing. And how has it been for you? You want to share about your own story also?
Yeah, I mean, when we first heard about Travelum, we heard it was an idea that at that time the website wasn't even running. There was no sales yet, but the idea, it made sense to me, and it seemed like that this new startup company was a company that's gonna grow big. So I said to my daughter that, this really does sound like a good idea. So the two of us joined together. And now, 5 years later, we've seen the company just grow and grow and grow in the way that they said that they want to. And it's just amazing to see. And we're sure that they're going to end up being the biggest company in the tourist industry.
Thank you so much. And this is also a great example for you guys helping some of your family members or your close friends. You see his daughter join and he joined after her, and now he's also doing webinars in English, and he's one of the great mentors that we have. And you can do that. And as I said, starting tomorrow, you can talk about this to all of your friends. Hey guys, I started my online business. You should hear about it. Come tonight, 9 p.m. We have a webinar on Zoom. Send them the link, and that's all you have to do.